¿A dónde está papi?
Tonight we roam our dreams and light up a flame. Everyone will meet, remembers our name. We are a new design that cannot be tamed, caught in a higher state. Let's raise the bar to
Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Sunday stream. I hope everyone's having an awesome Sunday. Hello, SV Harkin. How's it going? Welcome, everybody. Sorry for that small delay. We're just getting some things in order. How's everybody doing? It looks like fall is really in full session as it is nice and cool out here. It's below 70. Somewhat.
I thought it was 70.
More or less. Well, it probably got... Aw, Oreo. It probably got a little bit warmer, but it's about as hot as it's gonna get.
What's everybody up to this fine Sunday afternoon? Or wait, we're in the South. We gotta say Sunday. It ain't Sunday. It's Sunday.
Like with an E, Sunday?
Well, you pronounce the Y at the end.
Oh, okay.
We'll make it weirder than it is. I've gotta say, guys, it's been a bit of a hiatus, but we're working on a song.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, I've told this story like 10,000 times, but A Difficult Truth is a band. Just so y'all... I won't, rehash the whole thing, but A Difficult Truth is a band, and it's alive somewhere. And from time to time, some of those creative, those urges to make music come forward, and so it does.
I can honestly say the last song I wrote was probably about 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I'm pretty right on that time frame there.
I would say so. It's probably around that time. I mean, maybe even a little bit farther.
Like, I know it's less than 10... I'm going to take this off because I'm hot, but I just wanted to show you.
Yeah, it's a bit warm in here. Yeah, we got the...
Grogu onesie here.
Grogu onesie going on here.
Anyways, I know it's less than 10 years because my 10th wedding anniversary is coming up. And I wrote that song after I was married. We were living at the last house, and so it had to be probably about 8 years.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like right.
It wasn't like right after I got married.
Yeah,
because it probably took about, I don't know, almost a year before we started playing again after that. So I would say about 8 years ago is the last song I wrote. And that one was more for us, but this one is for someone else.
Yeah. Alio with the 10 biddies kicking things off. Thank you so much for the donation. Appreciate it. 10 biddies. Thank you.
Thank you, fam.
So yeah, and I was telling people that there's a couple of things coming down the pipeline whenever I get a chance. I want to kick off like some type of weekly podcast kind of deal. And then obviously as we go, record a couple of the songs.
Yeah.
Because most of it is in here. Save like random note papers that we have lying around. Most of it is here.
Every once in a while, I question myself on if I remember a line that I wrote 15 years ago. And then I realize, oh shit, I think I posted it on Facebook once. And then I go on the deep dive and I look back through the Facebook. And now that I hear myself saying this out loud, I'm going to make it a point to go get all those lyrics and save them into a Word file.
Yeah, it would help. Simply because, like, you do know that from... Oh, man. There's a date on it, by the way. A
lot of our stuff is from like 2008, 2009, 2010. Like, that's when I wrote that whole album that we were gonna call Triskaidekaphobia.
Yeah,
because we were so edgy. And So yeah, most of those songs are from that time, from like the 2008, my
Yeah,
high
they
school
just-
years. It's easy to date those.
They just never got recorded. It was kind of just like, yeah, those songs exist, but
And they're the songs we played with when we would have shows. Those are the songs we played.
right. They exist only in here and in the occasional paper, or I guess
And
sometimes
the occasional
Facebook.
YouTube video where somebody's mom recorded a video or whatever.
Yeah. But other than that, like,
That's gonna change though.
yeah, my song,
I've realized that being an artist and a craftsman, I can do both. So time to do both.
the song that I did is written in a piece of paper that's still around here somewhere, by the way. I made sure to bring it with me. In fact, I probably packed it up with the stream gear because I didn't want to lose it.
Do
Um,
you remember? Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Anyways,
No, this is excellent content.
um,
This is excellent content.
oh damn, I should have had my hood on.
Yeah, the little Grogu hoodie.
But do
You
you
said there was-
remember back in high school, when I was in high school, you were in college. I had a notebook, and it was a notebook that was given to me as a child that I never wrote in, but I wrote our lyrics in it, and it had like a rainbow color on the front, and it had like this spinny wheel where you could spin it, and it would show a face with your emotion at the time. I still have that somewhere. It is in the boxes. I know I packed it when we moved. Everything that we had that was in the studio is in boxes. I just have not gone through them yet.
Yeah, there's a saying that we have with my friend. My friend, he lives in a very small apartment, and we nickname him Doc because he's a doctor. So we just nickname him Doc because he's like the only doctor, I think, in our playgroup, in our magic playgroup, to my knowledge. So, and he has a doctorate, like he's literally Doc. And in his small apartment, he has so many like figurines and like Magic the Gathering and all this stuff. So his famous saying is like, "I know I have it, I just don't know where." So this would be one of those instances. It's like, I know I have that, piece of paper with the lyrics of the old song. I just don't know exactly where it is. I believe it's actually in that suitcase over there because I made a point to not lose it and not pack it somewhere where I would lose it. So it's definitely in that suitcase or in that what are those things called? Bookcase? It's not a bookcase, is it? Shelves, whatever.
Shelves.
We'll call them shelves.
Cube shelves.
Hmm?
Cube shelves.
Cube shelves. Yeah, there you go. Because it's not like a bookcase. It's not really. I don't know. Whatever. IKEA, whatever.
I'm so convinced we need to have like a little baby stage here. And have my drum kit and the amps and shit. And have
Oh,
our
no.
little setup.
Oh no.
We could do concerts for you guys.
Nah. If we have space, we can clear the center of that of the outside. Not the outside, the basement, whatever. This side. To clear up the center. Maybe that could work. I'm not sure. We'll see how things end up when we get rid of all of that and put those in wherever they're supposed to go.
How big would you say, like, my old studio was this size? Maybe a little bigger, but about this size at the old house. And then I moved it into a, 8x8 or 9x9 bedroom.
Yeah.
It somehow fits, but oh my god, it's tight. Like, you kind of gotta
what I want-
shimmy around the drum kit when you come in the door, but it fits in there.
I mean, what we could do is put a small desk that goes on this side, and there you can put some of the soundboard. I was like, what's the thing where you have, it's like a big board where you have like
I
sound.
would have to have a small one to replace it at home if I did that,
Okay,
because that's my whole setup.
that's the brains. That's the whole thing.
I have been running, guys, like,
Oh, unironically, for
back
10
in
years.
the day.
No, more than that.
Like literally back in the day, I was a sophomore in high school, I think, when I finally saved up enough money and went in with my parents one Christmas that I was able to get a used Allen and Heath 24 channel USB mixer. At the time, that was like really high tech to be able to plug into a computer and record.
Mhm.
You know, it had 24 channels, but it only recorded out in stereo because, you know, at the time there wasn't individual channels like that on a single USB. But that thing has been a part of every band practice, every show, every recording. Like I've had that thing since 2010 probably.
Yeah.
Or no, 2009.
I thought it was earlier. No, it has to be
It was
2009.
2009 because I didn't have it my first year in high school and I went in 2008. I'm not trying to date myself. I'm just trying to make myself remember.
Yeah, it's kind of tough because it doesn't seem like that long.
But it is.
But when you start thinking about it,
I'm not trying to think about how long it was ago. I just know what year it happened, damn it. It wasn't 2008. It had to be 2009.
Yeah, but then you start
2008 is
thinking
when I
about
went
it.
in. It was Christmas of 2009 that I got it. And I bet I could go back in my Dropbox and find
Yeah.
the photos.
yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that
Or on
sounds
my
about
Facebook. I remember posting about it.
right. 2009.
But yeah,
I mean,
that was
we're not gonna think about that too hard.
like that was a huge deal for us to get that thing. Like most of our friends were trying to pay for studio time and weren't able to practice because it was too expensive. Like
Which is fair.
who the hell had $20-$30 an hour as a kid? We didn't. But we were fortunate enough that, you know, his parents let us practice in their living room. We had another friend we practiced at his house. Shane, we practiced at his parents' house.
Yeah,
When David was playing with us, we practiced in his garage a lot. You know, like we had different places that we went. And yeah, we had studio time too where we had to pay to practice, but that was few and far between because we managed to scrimp and save and get our equipment. I can remember every year for Black Friday.
oh yeah, that
Oh
was
my
the thing.
God. We would plan all year fucking long as far as like, all right, we need cables, we need this, we need that. And we'd be scrounging and looking for all the deals and like, okay, we need this from this store. So two of us would go to this store because you can't go with one just in case. And then two of us would go to this other store. And it was a
Yeah, it was a whole thing.
it was a whole thing. What a time to be alive, man.
Just got in. What are you talking about? Oh, just some old lore. Just some old ADT lore, but not ADT like the politics side. The ADT like the band, the music side of it.
Good times, friend.
Yeah.
Good times. Times I would never trade for anything.
Hmm.
Do you know how hard it is to get this one up at 5 o'clock in the morning? Because I do.
Ha!
It
Meow,
ain't
meow,
easy.
purr, purr, indeed.
Oh my gosh. We had such good times. Such good times.
Cool. How's it going, Maple Leaf Dragon? Everything all right?
My favorite username.
Ooh, by the way, I did what you suggested. I found the just nugs, but the non-spicy ones, the ones that are shaped like dinos.
They're fire, aren't they?
Yeah, they're pretty good, especially if you put them in the oven.
Oh, I do toaster oven.
Yeah, there you go, toaster oven.
I don't microwave stuff. Toaster oven.
Yeah, I mean I have to because like my my breaks are so short that like sometimes I have to just toss it in the microwave really quickly because I have to like run back down and get into work.
Sounds like you need a toaster oven down here.
Sounds like you need a whole kitchen set up down here.
I didn't say a whole kitchen. I have a mini fridge downstairs, and I'm going to put a microwave and toaster down there.
Nah.
I can heat up my coffee, make tea, make nugs or pizza or whatever.
True.
Although, to be fair, I could fire up the kiln. Wait, I'm in the South. I could fire up the kiln.
Fire up the kiln. Oh, I mean you
I
could.
fire up the kiln.
I just finished some soup.
There's
now
no
chilling.
I
Nice.
in far. And I'll just set that sucker up on top. It'll work out.
Have I come into an MMA event? An MMA event?
What?
Wait, where did you get that one from? Oh, because of the jumpsuit?
What?
No,
No,
wait, no.
y'all.
Show the jumpsuit.
Y'all.
Hold on, chat. You need to see this. There we go. I haven't owned a microwave in 23 years. Jeez. There we go.
I feel like I keep pronouncing microwave wrong.
What?
I feel like I keep pronouncing microwave wrong.
Microwave. Adorable, isn't it? How awesome is that onesie jumpsuit pajama thing?
It's the best thing I have ever purchased. Best. The best.
What's up? Did you see the hoodie? Did you see the little hoodie? Radish Pie Micro Suave. There you go. Hey, Bond. Hey, gang. I saw it and I want one too.
Y'all, like, hold on. I'll give you the
Uh-oh. Rip. It's okay.
I was going to say I'll give you the show and then I just broke everything.
No. Just a phone.
Just a $1,500 phone. No worries. I don't know how much it actually costs.
I boil stuff now. I mean, that's another way. Have you got a theme for today? Not really. She just got a little pajama onesie kind of deal. Yeah, a pajama onesie from Walmart. And now that's like her favorite thing. So there you go. That's the pajama onesie. A fashion queen theme. There you go. That's what she's wearing right now. You can find them at Walmart, by the way. How much?
$22.
Oh, $20? 22? That's not bad.
No. Like I said, I think I have to go back and buy some more.
She said they have a sloth one, but, you know.
They had unicorn, cow, chicken, Jack Skellington.
Oh, Jack Skellington?
Sloth, Stitch, and Grogu that I saw.
Nice. That looks great. Excellent. Looks like chat
approves.
Yeah, it looks like chat approves. There you go. Not in the UK. Well, that's unfortunate.
For the right dollar amount.
True, you can order it. Well, I don't know. It's possible. I don't know what the deal is over there. I was just thinking about wearing something like this that gives me chills. Most polyester-based synthetics turn me into my own electric power source.
Oh my god. I can say I have carpet and I have not had that experience with this.
Yet. Well,
and like I've been wearing socks and walking on the carpet with this on.
Oof.
I'm brave.
Oof.
I live dangerously, baby.
Oh no. Oh man.
10 points to anybody who knows who originally wrote that song.
Wait, what? Oh, you got me because I had no idea. That's a song?
The Oh No?
No? Maybe it just went over my head.
Oh No? That's a song.
Huh.
Petra Clark. Look it up.
Okay.
Guys, help me out here.
I don't know.
He's older than me.
US dollars are very expensive now. We lost 21% in a year. Sheesh. Everything is expensive, to be quite
I'm sorry,
fair.
our dollar did what now? Oh.
I used to own a hoodie that allowed me to throw lightning bolts.
Oh,
What?
my lord.
I need one of those.
I need one of those too. Yeah, that's not my vape. That's definitely my vape.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't looking and I went to pick up my vape and hit it, and then I realized after I picked up my pen that it was not my vape. Did not actually stick it in my mouth this time though.
I'm living in a fed up country, and you think that, oh yeah, no, well, we all got problems. That's the thing.
We have many problems in this country.
Yeah, so we can all share in that fact. I can't recall having a shocking experience from clothes. It can happen when you build up a lot of static electricity. That happens to me, funny enough, every time I go to Guitar Center. It never fails. If I'm not careful, when I'm like at Guitar Center or any like music store that has a lot of amps or equipment that has to do with like sound and whatnot, I have to be very careful to always like walk like this and not drag my feet, because if I drag my feet and like by the end of by the end of like, you know, my little tour of the store and I go to touch the handle, yeah, that's when
Good
it
job,
happens.
Carlos.
I get shocked. Never fails.
Oh shit. Miguel just sent me something on. Can I hold it up to the mic? Will it work?
What?
Miguel just sent me his rough cut of the new song.
Oh, neato. You must be a live wire. No, just static electricity.
Livewire, funny enough, is a brand of guitar cables.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, but no, live. No, I just don't pay attention.
I don't know if this will work or not, but I'll see if it works.
Yikes, Maple Leaf. What? I didn't even know that that's a thing, Zeoduke. I was not aware that that's even a thing. Most people can build up to 6,000 volts. Wow. Alright, I'm learning stuff today. I did not know that. I did not know that.
What the fuck? Google Drive is like broken.
Well, if I was you, then I would only be wearing that type of hoodie, Maple Leaf Dragon, if I could have that ability. It used to be touted as a cure for car thickness because cars sit on rubber. The types, they're not grounded or anything. Probably hocus pocus. How many apps though? I don't know. Oh, cool. Tires, gotcha.
Subterfuge, can you hear my cries? Through my disguise, my anxieties hide.
Did he just finish this?
Pray that everything will be alright. My own worst enemy is me. My own worst enemy is me. My own worst enemy is me.
It's not fun because the discharge can burn me if they're high enough. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I take that previous statement back. He must have just done this.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, he must have just done this. Did he just like...
He just literally sent it to me.
Okay. It almost feels like he just had like a... an epiphany this morning.
No, this is what we discussed last night.
Oh.
I'm telling you, dude. We got on the phone and like literally in less than 5 minutes had the whole song planned out.
Huh.
Like it's wild to have that kind of chemistry with somebody, musically, and also mutual friend, and it's not our first friend that we've lost in a similar way, so emotions run deep on this one, guys.
Yeah. I really like the rhythm. It's kind of what we were doing.
Heck yeah. Maybe it needs some mandolin.
I don't know what I would do with it. I gotta tune it, and then I gotta learn how to play it.
I wish we had a banjo. Justin loved banjos.
It is interesting. It's kind of like a... I don't want to say punk, but kind of does have that feel.
It'll be interesting to see how I can incorporate the ska into it a little bit. Because it's gotta have that. It's gotta have that soul. I want to do some horns in there too somewhere.
It's in here. We'll talk about it after stream.
But yeah, this is what it's like when I suffered a loss that's a shared loss with another third of a difficult truth. And the night it happened, I sat down and for the first time in 8 years, I wrote something. And then I talked to our other third, and he pulled the rest of it out of me somehow. And together we have this general direction that we're going in. And the only thing missing is that one there. So...
Hi.
Once we all put our noggins together and put our hearts into it, it might be the best thing I've ever written. I think it will be the best thing I've ever written. Something I may not ever top.
Howdy,
I don't
howdy.
know how you can meet such raw emotion. I don't know if I'd want to.
It did get me interested in electric engineering, though. Sheesh.
Yeet.
I'm gonna be honest, Maple Leaf Dragon. This is news to me. How did you manage to live through Chump Friday night? I did it very, very simply, and here's the secret. Cosmic Seeking. Are you referencing like a rally? Are you referencing a rally? Here's the secret, okay? Here's the secret. Whenever the Trump rally gets announced or played, you turn it off. You turn it off. The Trump Hannity interview? No, I didn't see it, but I saw or I heard a clip where he... Was it the interview where he was saying that you can just think about declassifying information and it gets declassified because there isn't like a process? Is that what you're trying to reference? Part of it is I have chronically dry skin. Oof. Even when it's properly moisturized, it's dry? Oof. Okay, so yeah. I didn't see the full interview. It's literally not important. Especially when he just says the same garbage over and over again. It's literally not important. But yeah, I did see clips of that where he said that you can just declassify information by just thinking about it like some Jedi freaking mind trick. I used to get terrible trouble with a cheap pair of shoes and synthetic socks when I walked on synthetic carpet. It took me ages to notice the combination when sometimes it would happen. Oh no, when you're working on computers and you're a static liability, it's a nightmare. Jesus.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, he seems to be going off on some rants on True Social too about the investigations or whatnot. I don't know.
Don't mind me, guys. Brainstorming over here on the song.
He said what? At this point, if you just told me someone that said without telling me the name, it would be on the top of my list of suspects. No, he literally said, that there isn't like a specific process to declassify documents or something to that effect. He said that you can just declassify stuff without, like, just by thinking about it. It's like, no, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. There's a literal process to do so. There's some high quality polyester fabrics that I can wear without issue, but it's the cheap stuff I avoid. Gotcha. Sheesh. I did not know
what you
that.
mean. There's a lot of clothes that I don't wear because they make me uncomfortable. I
Yeah.
can honestly say I came home from shopping yesterday. I put these on. I cooked. I baked. I went to sleep. I slept. I woke up and now I'm here. I have not regretted my choice yet. And I
Yeah.
don't even have AC on in my house.
Now, this Maple Leaf Dragon has like extra dry skin. That's kind of like a thing.
Maybe having like a thin cotton layer in between.
I don't know. I don't know if
that
cotton's
would help or
different. I think they were specifically talking about polyester.
Right.
I'm not sure if cotton's like different or how that works.
Gotcha. And again, sorry, I'm over here like chatting with our third half.
Our third, our
our
third,
third
third, our third.
Our third half, damn it. If you think about it, it makes sense. Anyways, we're chatting about the song and figuring out what we're going to do.
Mike Lindell held a rally and not even 200 people showed up. Yeah, well. I fear that if they lock Trump up, there'll be riots across the U.S. Yeah, but like, if the evidence points, if the evidence points that there is obvious, if the evidence points to the fact that he actually did engage in some type of criminal behavior, it doesn't matter. I don't think anybody should be held above the law. It doesn't matter. Like, the threat of like riots shouldn't be an excuse. I doubt anyone will jail Trump, just bar him from holding any office. I don't know how that process works. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how that works, or if that's even possible. Because like there must be a reason why you would be barred from holding office, right? So unless there's like a legal reason, meaning you got convicted for the specific crimes that would prevent you from holding office or prevent you from running from office, then you wouldn't be able to prevent him from running. That's the thing. Yes, with the song, you can always go harder on Scott. True.
Hell yeah. Oh no, Miguel and I are talking about we had already talked about last night doing a ska breakdown in the song. And we've kind of all but resided to the fact that the song is going to be mostly punk, but the breakdowns and the bridges and stuff are going to be like super heavy ska. I'm going to write all the horn parts and record them and set them up so that when we play, I can trigger them with a pedal.
Oh yeah, interesting. That's right. I forget we have like we have those kind of things.
I know.
I haven't played
It's
live.
wild. We've been doing this so long. Like when we started, we would like have to hum shit we couldn't play. And now we're here like, oh yeah, I can pre-record and push a button.
Yeah,
It's all
nope.
good, fam.
Yeah, I forgot about that kind of stuff. Nothing but Egyptian cotton, handpicked by the blessed Virgin. Jesus.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, you can always add an extra trumpet or two. True. True.
This
I actually have an idea. I mean, like, I don't know what the deal is with the breakdown, but like, you don't even need that. You can add trumpet like horn parts behind what he was just doing. What he was just doing.
Well, that we will do, but like, correct me if I'm wrong, but mine and Miguel's influence, our idea of punk and ska music is probably going to be worlds away from what you think, because you think the more modernized stuff, and we think the heart of it from when it first started, and nobody listened to it but the few fucking people who went to the shows.
Yeah.
So, like, for us, it's a big deal, especially considering that was part of Justin's heart and soul. It has to get captured. I cannot miss any one part of this. This has to be the best thing I've ever done.
Well, that's the neat part. Like Miguel, like I said, I think it's gonna be necessary for him to
him
use
and I are the fucked up people who are gonna get everything set up, and you're the person who has the light heart that is gonna make it work. And not everybody who's watching is gonna understand that, but we're two traumatized motherfuckers, and Carlos is the best of us. So when we're the worst, and that is what our band was called, the worst, Carlos is the best of us, and he's gonna bring it all together. But we have to have that raw emotion and have that craziness for him to be able to tame it. So
Well,
I hope that makes sense in a way.
Potato Paladin, thank you for the follow. Ska and Punk was well established. I think it is here anyways. Oh yeah, like obviously as the time grew by, yes. We're talking about like decades ago. Yeah, quite literally. Yeah. Miguel needs to take this. Miguel needs to
He already said he would.
Okay.
I asked him.
Yeah, I was like, he
He
needs
said
to
he
take
would.
this because I don't think he has
We'll
one.
probably ship it to Jamie since his apartment's like.
Okay, give me the address.
I will.
Or let me know. I'll ship it.
I
don't
will.
care.
I'll give you the address. I have it.
Okay.
I can find it on Google Maps.
Nice.
I've only been there a million times.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I know where it is. I just don't know the address, if that makes sense. Howdy, Potato Paladin. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. And now I lost chat. Okay, there we go.
Don't break the stream. We've been doing so well, god damn it.
Yeah, we have had zero technical problems, so that's a first. Hey, look at that. Hey, folks, I just realized that. You're absolutely correct. I've had zero technical problems today. All right, that deserves a round of applause. Sweet.
Miguel loves your idea.
Yeah? Cool.
Fucking loves it.
Sweet. Y'all just walked in on a different side of
A difficult truth.
yeah, the
the
music
dark side.
the music side.
I'm sorry.
The music side. As we get more time and like more, you know, opportunities to like get all this stuff together, I would love to share some of this stuff with the chat, like some of the actual songs that we've done.
If we can get a decent enough response, I am sure I could convince Carlos and twist his arm into doing some music stuff for the stream. But you guys have to work with me on this, because if he doesn't think you guys are gonna like it, he ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, maybe. I did not know there was a music side, but I welcome it. Oh yeah. So okay, I've talked about this like a couple of times, so maybe for the folks who don't know, yeah, ADT was a band before it was anything else. No, it was a song before it was anything else that turned into a band. That's what it is. So what I was saying is, as we get more time and as we have more stuff not written down, more stuff recorded in digital form that I can easily present, because back in the day, and I'm talking about back in the day means a year ago, a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago, I want to say. There have been times where I have scrolled back and showed the chat old live shows, old live shows of the band itself, and so I have shared it. People know about it somewhere in there, somewhere in the deep lore of ADT. It's there. Can I hear your song somewhere? Not at this particular time.
But if we get enough requests.
No, it's not even about that. It's as we get more stuff recorded in digital form.
And if we get more requests for it, we will feel more inclined to make it happen faster.
Okay. It's complicated to blend IRL and music into a stream seamlessly, but if you have it nice and recorded, you can show off the audio off the computer.
Has anybody ever heard our theme song or intro music?
Oh yeah. Oh, actually, here you go, Maple Leaf Dragon and Radispie. Hold on. Wait, do I even have it on my soundboard?
Play the whole thing.
No, I don't.
God damn it, Carlos.
I don't have it on my soundboard. Okay. Well, remind me to put it on my actual soundboard.
God damn it, Carlos. I have it. Hold on. Hold on, guys.
Oh, wait. You actually have it. Sweet. It's gonna be off the phone, but it you can hear it, kind of. Yeah, there you go. I used to have it pre-programmed on the thing. I used to have it pre-programmed on this thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's picking up okay.
Replace it with the fact that our systems are broken, with the fact that the top 10 will always be first in line, the fact that we are killing our planet and allowing them to keep us divided. We must stand together and rise up. It's time we wake up, and that is a difficult truth.
Is that a studio track beat? Yeah, it's done in a, well, not in a professional studio. We did that. We did that.
Professional studio.
Well, yeah, I mean, what I'm saying is, we didn't go and pay people for it. We just made it
We
ourselves.
don't have to. We are professionals.
That's true. Is it stretched or something? It sounds pretty epic. You'd have to ask her. She's the one that did it.
This is something that I created
There you go.
that I showed to Carlos, and he was at my last house when we were still living in Florida. And I think I had the instrumental track recorded and I told you I need you to put guitar over it because that's like, he's a lead guitar player. He sucks at rhythm and everything else, but he's a fucking great lead guitar player. So he can do rhythm, but it takes a lot of practice.
Yeah, it takes me a minute.
It's
but
like
okay.
his natural thing. That is what he was like meant to do. Okay, guys? So I played him the whole instrumental track without the vocals and told him to record guitar. And then I think I had the lines already written and I shared them with you. And I was like, I don't feel like this should be sung. I feel like it should be spoken. And it didn't seem like it would be heavy enough if I spoke it myself in my normal voice. So I put the robot voice on. And that's how we ended up with that. And that became our theme song, literally, with our first vlog. Like, that was from the fucking original before we had the stream.
It's okay. All we do is shade, Memo.
So that was literally all created with a computer, a machine studio, the Allen and Heath mixer, and
The Raven.
guitar.
Yeah.
And the guitar, literally, I don't even think I didn't do an amp. I think I plugged you right into the machine. And I did.
Yeah.
I think I did an electronically modeled amp on it.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
Where I made my own amp and made my own sound.
Yeah.
And then we recorded it and added the vocals over, and that was our theme song. Like, I've never made anything else like that. That was the one and only thing I've done like that.
True.
But it made sense.
It does. It does make sense. I used to have it pre-programmed here.
Oh, you want me to send it to you?
I have it.
Where would you like it? I will send it right now.
I have it. I have it on the computer. I just didn't program it on this because when all this updated, a lot of my sound stuff got moved around. But it's there. It's on my computer.
Okay. Just checking. Just checking.
It's very interesting. I was not expecting the robot voice. Yeah, that's at the end. That's kind of the essence of it. That's what you get for not hooking yourself a drummer. Well, we have one of those. We just didn't
I have
use
a drummer. I am a drummer, and I have a drum kit.
Yeah, like we have one of those. What is it? What was that funny line that I'm thinking of? Like, to that the Beatles said to the interviewer, I was like, "Oh, who played drums on that or something like that?" And then it's like, "Yeah, Ringo is the drummer or something like that." He's like, "Oh, is Ringo the best drummer in the world?" He's like, "He's not even the best drummer in the Beatles."
That's right.
I think that was like, was it John who was throwing that shade, or
Probably.
was it Paul?
One of the two.
Yeah, I forget
they're the
who
two
answered
assholes,
like that.
so one of the two.
Yeah, so
But
we also have a gimmick.
Besides the point, like, it wasn't a fucking 4/4 song. It wasn't meant to have a hi-hat and a kick drum and a snare. The drums were the big backbone to the whole melody of the thing.
Yeah. The the song is not in 4/4.
You know,
What's
perhaps
it in?
if people were to learn from, I don't know, Buddy Rich or Neil Peart or Mike
Wait.
Portnoy or any of the other greats,
Mike Portnoy's pretty
drum
good.
is not just to keep a beat. Sometimes it's the whole story to the song, and everything else builds off of that.
Is it?
If you have no relationship with your drummer, you're worthless as a musician. Doesn't matter how good you are at running scales.
Yeah, the drums are very important. Needless to say.
And Carlos can tell you that. How is it with me and Miguel? Like, we're the same person.
Yeah, the bass is also incredibly important. The bass and the drums are like the heart of
The bass and the
songs.
drums are the heartbeat. Everything else is just the pretty stuff that makes everybody else listen to start with, but they don't realize that why they're there to stay is because of the heartbeat of the music.
Yeah,
So,
Mike
get
used
that
to say
100%.
that. Mike used to say that because Mike's like an old friend, and he's also a bassist. And yeah, without like the bass and like the drums, without that bass, without that bass of good bass and drums, yeah, you're lost, essentially.
that's right.
Shoot, I was gonna say something on top of that, but then I forgot. Oh well. Yeah, drums are like a metronome. Well, they are the metronome. Among many things, yes, you're correct. Among so many things, the drums are the metronome. Oh, now I remember what I was gonna say. Yeah, we have like a small gimmick where at least once, either in the middle or in the end of the show, everyone swaps instruments. Everyone swaps instruments. It's
it's just how it is.
It's musical chairs.
Yes,
kind of.
musical instruments
Yeah,
is what we call it.
yeah, musical instruments where we can just like circle, like do a circle, and then wherever like that person lands is the instrument they pick
I'm
up.
the only sorry fucker who can hold the drumsticks. It's sad.
Yeah, I
So
can't.
I get fucked, and I have to do the drums because Miguel and I are the only ones who can drum, but we can play every other instrument in the band.
I can play 2 of them. I can play 2 out of 3 of them. Well, I can play several of them, but neither of them are drums, actually. I can play 4 instruments okay enough. Neither of them are drums. So I can't really do that part. Although
I feel
did
like
do
what
it
chat
once.
needs to tell you is that you need to bring the drum kit here and start practicing.
I did play drums once when I was young. But it involved me holding just one beat, and it kind of worked.
I
And it
feel
was
like
one
you
song.
could do it. We're just too impatient with you. Because what happens is we're like, okay, everybody switch. And we're like, no, fuck that. No, Carlos, go do this.
Yeah, it's just
But if
easier
we
for
gave
me.
him the time, I bet he could be freaking great.
Well,
I really do.
I think
Just my
that like
2 cents.
most of my thing is like the strings. Most of my thing, like I could pick up that ukulele, and play it. I can play that guitar. I can play the mandolin. I know like a couple of chords. I can even play a couple of chords on the keyboard. So that means I can do what for it? I don't know. Whatever. The point being is
Stringed
I can
instruments
do the
are
other
all the
stuff.
same. Anybody who says otherwise just is unexperienced.
Well, yeah, the strings are all very similar.
Inexperienced.
The strings are all interchangeable. If you learn one, you can kind of transpose it eventually if you play with it long enough. But the drums is the one thing that I can't really play well
What's funny for me
because I
is
have
that
no rhythm.
I used to play a lot more than I do now. And I'll go to do it now. And it's like my brain knows what to do. And my hands are just like, and I'm like, why are you like this? Like my brain's telling you what to do. You're not listening. So it's definitely knowledge is one part of it. Practice is another part of it. 100%.
Well, yeah, of course. Because like I can hear drum beats in my head, and I can like play them out. Like I know what they're supposed to look like, and I know what they're supposed to sound like, but my physical body does not know how to do it. It's
Gotcha.
here because like I know rhythms, or I guess I should say I know that I can make up stuff that sounds good in my head, but if I were to sit behind a kit, I have no idea what I'm doing because I don't play drums.
Right.
Oh yeah, bass of PJ, you just have to do it. Yeah, that's true. But you're a bass player, okay? It's a little different. Bass of PJ, it's a little different. You're a bass player. You have that edge. That's what I was going to recommend. Just get a drum pad and do it. And simple to work, and it'll get
We
your
have
rhythm.
a drum kit.
I can do hands and feet, but I can do hands, but hands and feet. No, yeah, sometimes it's a little different. Your body has to develop the locomotion and the muscles move and the muscle movement. True. I learned drums all on my own, and it was literally just from making noises and mimicking. Huh. That sounds like Miguel.
Good lord. I'm gonna have to run to the bathroom and come back.
I didn't say originally. I didn't
drank
say this
too much
originally, but
soda,
here
guys.
goes.
I'm
The
sorry.
drums are the skeleton that holds up the music. The bass is the muscle that drives the music, and the rhythm is the lifeblood of the music, and the song itself is the hair and skin. This is the biology of music. There you go. Like the little Grogu onesie. Yoda says only different in your mind. True. All right. BRB. That's why I know it sounds cliche to say just go do it, but honestly, you have to get your limbs to learn how to move like that. That's true. That is very true. That is very true. I mean, I've been able to transpose all the guitar stuff that I've learned to other instruments, but most of those instruments are stringed instruments. So yeah, of course, they're gonna, transpose the skills, or at least the knowledge of playing guitar transposes to like the little ukulele and whatnot. But yeah, drums is something that I completely have to go from the bottom up. It's like flying a helicopter. Yeah. What about the melody? That's me. That's me. You already have the idea of subdividing in your head from playing other instruments, and you know how to count to 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that happens in between. Yep, that's true. I can do it in my head. That's very true. That's very true. It was never mentioned before, and I believe the person heard it from was Isaac Hyde. That's funny, but it's true. Maple Leaf, what you said. The quote. You're now just playing 3 instruments in essence: the drum kit, the snare, the kick, and the cymbal, and just following the sheets, if you will. The same goes for the 2nd and 4th, the kick on the 1 and 3, highs on the 8th, and notes between 1 and 2. Oh, Eric B. and Rakem. Gotcha. Is that who said the quote? Is that what you're saying? Oh, I have to ask. PJ, do you know like music theory, or do you know like how to read music and whatnot? Because that's a completely foreign language to me. I can't read music. Oh. Oh, from the microphone friend? Fiend. Microphone fiend. Gotcha. I can't read music, but I know enough theory to work as a bass player. Gotcha. Yeah, to me it's all just the way it sounds. That's it. I know like the names of basic chords, and if you tell me to play like chords, then I can do that.
LOL.
But if you ask me what key we're in, or if you ask me to figure out what
That's
scale,
easy. That's almost always the first chord you play.
yeah, like if you ask, oh yeah, it's true. If you ask me,
God damn it, Carlos.
If you ask like what scale no, none of that is, you can't tell me. Yeah, I can't tell you.
I'm pretty good with that stuff unless I'm drunk, like last night. And Miguel's like, "What are you playing?" And I'm like, "This."
I work. It's like working out the key. Which chords are major and minor? Yeah. Like
Major.
I know what
Major
chords,
and minor chords are easy. It's when you start getting into the diminished and sustained and augmented and shit that it gets a
Yeah.
little funky.
Right. But if you tell me to play like
It
certain
gets
chords in a
funky.
certain order, then I can do that. That's I can do that. You could play in the key of D, but focus entirely on the relative minor, which would be, yeah, all of that is literally a different. You're literally speaking a different language, because I have no idea what that means. But if you ask me to play like certain chords in certain orders or like whatever, I'll figure it out.
We got this, fam.
I'll figure it out. Especially if it sounds like all I need to do is hear it. Really.
That's right.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Bass. The diminish who the what's now? It's a G? Cool, I got you. True. True. I used to take guitar class in high school, and because I couldn't read music, um, and like for some reason, it was just, it's always like been a challenge for me. Like, and there has been very
I've
small,
tried.
like, there's been maybe a handful of times where I've actually tried and gave a genuine effort to understand like how this works and like the construction of scales and like why they are the way they are, and like my friend who's graduated like for music, like he literally graduated for music, has tried to teach me several times about like the circle of fifths and how like all of these things work together, and it's still a foreign language to me. Like it does not compute, even though like I know what he's saying, but I don't understand it, if that makes sense. I know what he's saying, but it doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, so I it's just something that like I've given my genuine efforts like several times to try to learn, and it's like never it never quite caught for me. Just groove, y'all. Yeah, that's all we do. That's all we know how to do, Alio. All we know how to do is groove. All we know how to do is groove.
That's right. We got the funk.
It's also funny, like
I just set him up and he didn't even.
it-
Y'all
it-
saw that, right?
Nah, I didn't know.
You're supposed to say, gotta have that funk.
Oh,
Carlos.
oh well.
We got the funk.
The what now?
Auditions are open.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so like we're obviously like memeing, but the reality is I'm also not that great with rhythm. Like that's not exactly an exaggeration. So thankfully, Miguel's the drummer because one of the drummers anyways. As long as I can follow the drummer, then we're good.
I'm talking to Jackie about commissioning her for the artwork.
Oh yeah,
I already know what I want to do for the artwork.
nice.
I only have like one request for it, and everything else I'm going to leave up to her. So, I told her I want it to be a half-decayed catfish with mushrooms growing out of it. Because Justin was always noodling for catfish, and he was always foraging for mushrooms.
Gotcha.
So I feel like if I have those things, anything else would just be added benefit to it.
Oh, by the way, folks, if you have a moment, please consider checking out twitch.tv/baseofbj. They usually stream, I think, weekdays. I want to say about 1 to just under 5 p.m. Eastern time. So if you want to check them out, please feel free to go to twitch.tv/baseofpj. Also, please feel free to go to twitch.tv/alioshare. There's a couple of diamonds in chat if you see them. Chances are, most likely, they are a streamer, so consider checking them out. Let's see if I got it right. Sweet. Martin Garrix _music. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Martin Garrix is a popular EDM musician. Pretty sure. Pretty sure that's if I remember correctly. Howdy.
Talking to Miguel and Jackie, sorry.
Oh, it's all
Talking to
good.
Jackie about the artwork and Miguel about how I feel like this isn't just a song.
Mono, redeeming.
Mono?
Yeah, he's back.
He's back?
Yeah.
I've been wondering where Mono has gone.
5,000, just redeemed 5,000 truth coins to get up.
Oh my gosh.
And
I think that's worth putting the hoodie on for.
yeah, but you have to dab though. You can take on the dab.
Oh god. Hold on, guys.
You can take on the dab.
Hold on.
There we
Ready?
go.
Are we ready? No,
You can just dab with the Grogu thing. There you go. I'll get up. I'll do that. I'm not the real Martin Garrix. Sorry, my real name.
Alright.
No, you don't have to say it. It's okay. I'm just saying that I recognize it. Sorry, I should have been more specific. I should have been more specific. I recognize who Martin Garrix is. Oh, welcome anyways. Welcome. I just started journalism. I just started a journalism course, and then they effed the students and the lectures over by canceling a month in. Wow, dude. That's some BS. Wow. That's some BS, my friend. No warning, just by email with immediate effect. Wow, that's some BS. With Martin Garrix _ music with the 100 biddies. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, give me 1 second.
Your second's up. You're supposed to ask for a moment, Carlos. You amateur.
Moment.
Gosh. Have I taught him nothing, guys?
Martin Garrix with another 100 biddies. Thank you.
Oh my god, all the biddies for the love of biddies.
For the love of biddies. I like that, actually. I like that saying, for the love of biddies. Other course start around the same time, so it being a month in, basically too late to find something else. Oh, wow, that's some BS. Damn.
Sounds like a hustle if I've ever heard one. You okay, fam? Guys, I think you broke Carlos. He's walking it off. He's trying to come back.
There we go. Oh, they refunded. And now my Twitch is lagging. No problem. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Because I just had to deal with a master's course, and a master's course after me. It took 8 months to get tuition refunded for that. Jeez. By the way, I'm in California for an airsoft event. Well, good luck. How's Bakita today? Probably sleeping right now. It is almost 3 o'clock, so I won't forget. I won't forget. By the way, for the folks who are like new here, there is a ritual, or I guess it's just something that happens every weekend stream where we bring in Bakita the cat. The prize? Jeez. Tradition. There we go. Okay, that's the word I'm looking for. Tradition. Yeah, there is a tradition. That Bakita the cat always signs off the stream.
Kitty,
Bakiti. There you go.
as I affectionately call her.
We got another dab. Okay.
Your turn.
What? She did the dab. We can do another one too. We got another dab redemption, so we got to do one anyways. We'll do 2 dabs, all right? Just for you, Mono, because you, oh, both of us dabbing. Okay, fine.
Why are you so fucking needy, Mono?
There we go. And we got to do another one with the other side. There we go.
Ow, my elbow.
There we go. Listen, you got exactly what you deemed truth coins. You have been generous with your truth coins, okay? You have a sword. You don't have the sword. You have a sword. Where's your sword? I don't see it. Ha! I have something far greater than a sword. They're talking about airsoft. I have something far greater than a sword, which is the broadcast icon. The broadcaster icon, I should say. Can I get some cliff notes on who Jackson Hinkle is? He's a reactionary. Jackson Hinkle is a reactionary who I believe was he also involved in Russia Today? I'm trying to remember. Was he also involved in Russia Today? Anyways, Jackson Hinkle was supposed to be a Caleb Maupin like copycat basically, and who is now just kind of gone completely mask off. He's basically like he's basically a far right reactionary, and has now coined this ridiculous ideology called MAGA communism. Yeah, all I know is that he's on some MAGA communism ish. Yeah. He's just some like he's just some essentially like some kind of Nosbol type. Yeah. There you go. Patriot communism. Yeah, he's basically that. Exactly. Mono. He's just like a Nosbol. No, it's completely unironic. It's unironic. Yep. Like I saw a video of him posting I saw a video of him posting like him I guess mimicking lip syncing a YMCA video with like Trump dancing too. Like, you know, the little Trump dance like this when he's like going like this. Yeah. I posted it on my Twitter. It's kind of cringe. Yeah, I think that's where I saw him. Yeah. Jackson Hinkle has been around for quite a while. He's some type of like essentially at this point he's like some far right reactionary. I mean, he tried to hide behind this idea that he was like a lefty, but yeah, he just ended up not really going, not really. It didn't take long for him to show his full colors. No, it's not a joke. No, it's not a joke. It's not a meme. He unironically believes that. Like him, Haas or infrared. I don't know how to pronounce it. Him, Haas from the Infrared show, and what is the other one? Caleb Maupin. All these people are basically it's just like that. That's basically where they are right now. Yeah, Caleb Maupin, and yeah, that's basically where they are. I could have sworn him. I want to say that it was Jackson Henkel that is now like or was cooperating with Nick Fuentes. Um, either it was him. Either it was Jackson Hinkle or Haas. They were like cooperating with Nick Fuentes to be on like Cozy TV or something like that. Um, yeah, yeah, he's incredibly cringe. Yeah, yeah, they showed it like he was doing a video with like Trump dancing like this, the little dance that he does. So weird. Um, Caleb Hoffman will never go big time because he's completely incapable of not coming off like a stereotypical ML. Yeah, but he's a complete like cringe lord, cringe reactionary. Um, that's basically what he's become. What's your, I guess, opinion on the Russian-Ukraine war? War's bad. That's the extent of my opinion. War is bad, and in an ideal scenario, you would want things to be resolved in a diplomatic, fashion. But I don't know. I don't know how that's going to end up because Putin is not really interested in that. Not sure what they were thinking. It was never going to work. Yeah, well, I don't know. Supposedly, a lot of his a lot of his important advisors told him it was going to be a breeze, and it wasn't. The point is, it's not good. And just stop pushing. Yeah, but that was not their intent, though. They push for Kiev for some reason. Yeah, because Putin is like is about that. That's what he wants. He's got some weird like nationalistic reasons behind it. Either way, yeah, it's the whole thing right now is on very sensitive, very tense situation. I don't think he cares, Mono. That's the thing. I don't think he cares. Now they're having to draft non-military people into the Russian army. It's just going to be a meat grinder. Yeah, I don't know how true or how credible the reporting is, but I heard that they're like grabbing grabbing anti-war protesters and putting them as conscripts. Which, why? Maybe so, Martin Garrix. I don't know. Maybe so. Either way, he's an autocrat, so it wouldn't surprise me. If you're talking about like mutiny, Mono, I wouldn't be surprised. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, there. Again, I don't know how credible the reporting is because obviously, you know, we've got like whatever. My point is like based on what I've seen from the reporting, they're threatening to draft or force anti-war protesters to be like in the front. So To be quite frank, Mano, I don't know if there's any real rationality behind what's going on. Putin may have felt that it was going to work in his mind for some weird reason. I don't know. I don't know. Wasn't there Belarusian troops that got into it too? Gotcha. Okay. Well, they're doing some mobilization. Again, the reporting is whatever it is. From what we know, it's like it's what 300,000. Is that like everything they have or what? I don't know. It's hard to get good information, to be quite honest.
What we doing, fam?
Philip Ittner on Twitter is there and has been correct. They really could have taken territory with Donetsk and Luhansk, or whatever they're called, and just been like, okay, that's it. We liberated the pro-Russian separatists. Yeah, I guess, but that wasn't their intention. That was never their intention. That was never their intention. And called it a win. Yeah, I mean, that was never their intention. You could say that it doesn't make sense. You could say that it's illogical, which it is, but I don't know. I don't know, fam. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what his advisors were telling him. I don't know what was going on. He's an autocrat. It doesn't have to make sense.
Must be nice to not have to make sense.
Yeah, because you just say whatever has to be done, and you're an autocrat. So it is what it is. They had popular support to be Russian in those regions. I just don't get it. Yeah, I don't know, fam. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. It doesn't have to make sense. There is no logic behind it. Maybe he just genuinely did think he could do it. Sadly, most American news does not understand Russia's history of government, so I'm cautious. You're correct, Alio. You're correct. That's why I'm not making strong opinions other than like the things that I kind of know, and B, I've repeatedly said that reporting is kind of hard. So it's kind of hard to get to pinpoint accurate information. But here we are. Life doesn't make sense. Sometimes it doesn't. That's true. A general rule: anyone Trump likes, don't trust. Well, yeah, that, and he's an autocrat, which of course Trump likes him. He's an autocrat.
A horse, of course.
Yeah, of course. Autocrats like other autocrats. Yeah, this makes sense.
Really?
This makes total sense. Yep, it checks out. Like some dictator thinking he can rule the world. Yeah. He's an autocrat. That is true. Maybe he genuinely had this idea that he could actually do, just kind of take over Ukraine and that's it. I don't know.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Whoa.
What happened?
My phone is blowing up all of a sudden with the results from the prompts I was doing for the AI.
Oh. Alright, I need to go grab the cat. Because it's just about 3 o'clock, so I'm gonna grab the cat.
Yeah, the AI is not really doing what I wanted it to do. It's making some cool stuff, but not the stuff that, like, I'm picturing, you know?
Yeah, or a special operations, whatever the heck he called it. China news yesterday about Xi on house arrest? Wait, what? Like President Xi was arrested? What? Hold on, I gotta go grab the cat. Hang tight, folks.
We want Vaquita. Vaquita we want now.
True, BRB.
We want Vaquita. Why is she so sweet?
Okay, folks. I hope Makita is praying up a storm. She is. I wish I had like a special microphone for this. That, you know. Let me move my mic out of the way.
Vaquiri. Vakiri, 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 vakiri.
Meow meow purr purr
vakiri.
indeed. Xi Jinping trends online and amid a coup rumor canceled flights yesterday. I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. We just see the top of her ears. Okay, let me move my microphone.
Stop hiding the kitty, Carlos. They're only here for the kitty. We're lucky they've dealt with us for the last 3 hours.
How about that?
A kitty! Oh, she's so sweet. Oh, purr mew mew. Purr mew mew. Say hi, Buckito. Look up at the camera. Yeah. Like, no, just pet me.
There you go.
I hear the purrs. He's so sweet. The tiny little killer. Who's a tiny little killer, Vaquita? She's being very forgiving right now.
Yeah, I just took her out of the catnap, so I'm gonna let her go before
Before she fucks you up. Yeah, probably a good idea. She is not as well trained as my babies.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I would just use that as a rumor. For now, I wouldn't even speak on it, Alio. I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't even speak on it until we get some legit confirmation.
That's hilarious.
But I don't think so. I don't think that's happening. There's no reason, or there's no indication that would happen. That makes my Sunday. I hope it does. I really hope it does. Folks, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to hit the follow button. It really does help us out. Spread the word far and wide that this is the chillest place to be. We're here Monday through Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time.
That's right.
And on Sundays around noon Eastern Time, 12:30. For
somewhere
the
in there.
Yeah, somewhere in there. The Sunday Funday, where as tradition, a kitty cat will appear on stream, or several, depending on how the setup is. We appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank you so much for the biddies. Thank you so much for all of the follows. Consider checking out a couple of good streamers that are in the chat. Twitch.tv/baseofpj, twitch.tv/alioshare. There you go, Mono with the Baquita emote. If you hit the follow button, you actually get that for free.
Free 99.
That's right, free 99. You
Limited
get,
time only.
Well, no, it's always there.
Shut up, Carlos.
Anyways. No, we need the echo thing.
Testing.
I can't
Testing.
hear. That's funny. There we go. All right, folks.
You heard it here and nowhere else.
Yeah, I hope you guys can clip that because that's pretty good. Thanks, Carlos and Bree. See you in the next one. Thank you so much. Alio, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, Martin Garrix, for all the biddies, all the follows. I appreciate you guys. You guys are what makes this channel grow.
That's
Spread
right.
the word far and wide. As always, folks, please stay safe.
Please take care.
As always.
We love you.
And see you
in the next one. See ya. Bye. All right, guys, where are we gonna raid today? Waiting on Carlos to shuffle his ass around the backdrop here. Who's it gonna be? Who is our unwitting victim? The Sunday Funday raid. Where are we going? We are gonna raid Carpe Packs today, guys. And here we go, signing off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See ya.